You ever wonder what crypto would look like if it actually tried to recreate an entire economy? Like literally build a full economic system from scratch, based on decentralization, fairness, and community governance? That's exactly what Sora is aiming to do. This isn't some pump and dump meme coin. This is a serious infrastructure play trying to build a supranational decentralized economy with real-world applications. Sora, with the symbol XOR, is not only unique, it's wildly ambitious. And now that it's entered V3, the energy around this project is real. V3 introduces major upgrades like aggregate liquidity technology, a multi-EVM bridge, Kensetsu XOR, and even burn-to-earn tokenomics using something called karma tokens. Like, if that doesn't sound like they're trying to change the game, I don't know what does. So what is Sora, really? At its core, Sora is a decentralized economic system that's trying to replace inefficient and centralized financial structures with something that's open, transparent, and fair. XOR is the native currency of the Sora network. But here's the key thing. It's not just for speculation. XOR is used to fund productive activities within the ecosystem. That includes funding projects, allocating resources, managing governance, and facilitating decentralized decision-making. The whole thing is structured like a next-gen financial DAO that wants to challenge global economic norms. The V3 version of Sora changes the landscape by introducing tools that make the ecosystem more usable, scalable, and sustainable for both developers and users. We're not just talking about better performance, we're talking about entirely new economic mechanics. Let's break down some of the stuff they introduced in V3, because honestly, it's some of the most original thinking I've seen in DeFi. First off, Kensetsu XOR. That's a collateral-backed version of XOR that producers can mint and use within the network. It allows liquidity and credit expansion without introducing systemic risk. Then there's Karma, which is earned by burning XOR. That means users who take tokens out of circulation by burning them actually earn influence in the form of governance weight. You're literally rewarded for helping keep the supply under control, and that's some galaxy brain economics right there. And the multi-EVM bridge makes it easier than ever to move assets across blockchains. That's huge for a project like this, because if you're building an economic layer that's chain agnostic, you need to be able to flow assets freely between ecosystems. And aggregate liquidity technology, or ALT, helps stabilize liquidity by pooling across multiple platforms. So rather than just being subject to the volatility of a single DEX, Sora pools and optimizes across the board. Again, real solutions, not hype. And the contract address for this token? Make sure you're looking at the one ending in 8F677. That's how you know you're getting the right one. I've said this before and I'll keep saying it. Anytime you're getting involved in a project, always double-check that contract address. There's too many fakes out there, especially when a project starts getting real attention like Sora is right now. So again, last 5 characters, 8F677. Now let's talk about how Sora actually plans to impact the real world. This isn't just about some online experiment or a sandbox for developers. They've already been involved in real-world central bank projects, like a proof of concept for a CBDC in the Solomon Islands. They're actually demonstrating that Sora's tech isn't just theory, it's something central banks and institutions are starting to pay attention to. That's the kind of credibility most DeFi projects only dream about. And what makes this even crazier is the community behind it. Sora isn't run by some VC fund or centralized team in Silicon Valley. It's run by its holders, through the Sora Parliament, a decentralized governance system that allows the community to vote on decisions. You get a real say in what happens to the network. That's not just marketing, that's baked into the code. Price-wise, XOR is still flying under the radar, but that's exactly why people are starting to accumulate. It's got a massive supply, over 340 quadrillion tokens, and its current price is way down in the fractions of a fraction of a penny territory. That might sound crazy, but if you understand how XOR is supposed to function as a unit of account within an entire economic system, it actually makes sense. And because there's burn mechanisms and incentive structures to reduce supply, scarcity increases as adoption grows. Think about that for a second. The more people use it, the more value it could potentially accrue. That's some next-level tokenomics. And while a lot of other projects are falling into the same copy-paste templates, Sora is out here building its own path. It's not trying to imitate Ethereum or Solana or Cardano, it's trying to build something fundamentally different. If you're the kind of person who believes crypto can be more than just a market to trade, and instead be a tool to change how we do economics on a global scale, this is a project you need to be watching. They're not just talking about decentralization, they're coding it, deploying it, and scaling it. If Elon Musk or Donald Trump were to ever talk about a crypto that's trying to flip the whole world economy on its head, this would be the one. It's big brain, it's technical, but it's also very real. So if you're sleeping on Sora right now, You're sleeping on something that could be remembered as a foundational piece of decentralized economics. Always do your own research. Always be smart about where you put your money, but don't ignore the signals just because they're not being shouted from a megaphone yet. And if you want to dive deeper, check out Sora.org or follow their updates on Twitter at Sora_XOR. I'm telling you right now, this project is still early, but the kind of early that makes people say I wish I knew back then. Well, now you do.